Hi, good evening everyone. So today in a day 4 we will discuss the another question from the history. This question is also from the history, specifically the ancient history. So those are new here, so I am telling you about this course. This is a Gear Up Mains Answer Writing 2023. We are giving you a single question on daily basis in a Telegram group, and you are submitting those answers in the master program. You can enroll to the master program without any cost, and at 6 p.m. we are discussing the same question. What can be the introduction in the question, what can be the body part, and the conclusion. Which kind of the heading, subheadings you can write there. Okay. So today's question was, highlight the Central Asian and Greco-Bactrian elements in Gandhara art. Very simple, straightforward question. We need to highlight the Central Asian and the Greco-Bactrian elements in the Gandhara art. So in the framework of the question, first the introduction, then the body part, and then the conclusion. All are very important in the question. When you are answering any of the questions in the UPSC, all three are the important part of any answer. So in the body part, we need to write the two dimension here, because the question is asking about a two dimension. One is the Central Asian component, and second is the Greco-Bactrian component. So the Central Asian component and the Greco-Bactrian component in the Gandhara art. So I hope the question is clear to you. We need to highlight the Central Asian and Greco-Bactrian elements in Gandhara art, or in another way we can say Gandhara art is the combination of Central Asian character as well as the Greco-Bactrian element. So we need to highlight Central Asian and the Greco-Bactrian elements in Gandhara art. So let's first come to the Greco-Bactrian hai kya? Most of you are having confusion in the Greco-Bactrian area. So in the map you can see the Greco-Bactrian kingdoms during the ancient time. This is the Indian and this is the Greco-Bactrian Indian. So this is the Greco-Bactrian area, which includes about the Taxane, Hindu Kush range, Arachosia, Alexandria. So this is the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. Okay, so let's start the question now. Introduction. Anybody can tell what you can write in the introduction? We can write the introduction in the two way or the three way in this question. One way can be after the Alexander, during the Kushana period, approximately 350 BC, the Gandhara art was at their peak. So Gandhara art was taken some of the elements from the Greco-Bactrian, because Alexander from that area, and some of the elements from the Central Asian, like the Iranian. One type of introduction it can be. In the second time, you can directly define the Gandhara art. Gandhara art. The Gandhara art was a very famous art which is specifically depicting about the Buddha image, Buddha structure. It is a very beautiful combination of Central Asian characters which are taken the various characters. You can give the examples about the notes about the back side of the Buddha image. And it's a combination of the Central Asian and the Greco-Bactrian characters. So you can define the both the way. The introduction can be in both the way. Okay, understood. Now come to the body part. In body part, the question is demanding the two area. Number one area, we need to highlight the Greco-Bactrian components. We need to highlight the Greco-Bactrian components in the Gandhara art. Second, we need to highlight the Central Asian elements. Central Asian elements. So we will make some headings. Greco-Bactrian elements in the Gandhara art. Then we will highlight the subheading wise. One subheading, second subheading, third subheading, fourth subheading. Then we will make the second Central Asian elements in the Gandhara art, and we will define the 4-5 characters here. This was a 10-marker question in the UPSC 2020 paper. So you need to be right within the 150 words. So if we are writing the 4 characters in the Greco-Bactrian and the 4 characters in the Central Asian, so your question is complete. So let's move toward the Greco-Bactrian components. First, we will see through the figures, through the images, what are those factors of the Greco-Bactrian elements that was shown in the Gandhara art. So it's very clear to you, these are the components, these are the pictures, these are the type of art which are taken from the Greco-Bactrian. Otherwise, if I am telling you the components like X, Y, Z are taken from the Greco-Bactrian, you are not able to understand clearly, yeah, this was the components. But if I am showing you the images, there can be a pictorial view in your image, in your mind, so you can write a good answer there. Okay, so let's see the pictorial view of the Greco-Bactrian components which are present in the Gandhara art. So you can see the Buddha image. This is also in the NCERT. So these are the specific related to the Gandhara art. And what are the Greco-Bactrian element in these images? Let's do one by one. If you see the structure of the hair, curly hair structure, that is the Greco-Bactrian element taken in the Gandhara art. If you see the shape of eyelids, features, specifically we can say the body features here. You can say the third eye view, that is also taken from the Greco-Bactrian elements. If you see this draper, जिसको हम शोल टाइप भी बोलते हैं, this is also a Greco-Bactrian element in the Gandhara art. We can say the draper. This draper is also a Greco-Bactrian element. So we can see the structure of the hair, the body feature, this shawl form we know as a draper. These are the Greco-Bactrian elements in the Gandhara art. Okay, so now let's see some of the other features also. If you see the expression, these are also taken from the Gandhara art. And you see these kind of mudra specifically. When the Buddha in the sitting form and see these kind of mudra, these also are an element of the Greco-Bactrian that is taken in the Gandhara art. And one of the other feature, they are using the schist stone, this stone known as the schist stone. In the Gandhara art, they are using the schist stone, and that was mostly used in the Greco-Bactria. So that schist stone is also an element of Greco-Bactria in the Gandhara art. I hope this is clear, very clear from these Buddha's image. You can directly write, if there is a pictorial view in your mind, you can directly write your answer. So let's see now the point wise. But we've seen the pictures, now see point by point. Number one, use of stone. Schist stone. This was a stone. This is a schist stone which was used in the specifically in the Greco-Bactrian elements, and this was later used into the Gandhara art form. Second, use of drapery, the draping of the cloth. I told you in this image you will see this is the draping, this cloth, draping of the cloth. This is also a Gandhara art form. Next, if we see the again point, Buddha has a human figure. In the Gandhara art, they represent as a Buddha as a human figure, and that is taken from the Greco-Bactrian. If you see this image, Buddha has a human figure that's taken from the Greco-Bactrian style. Next, body features and arrangements. Wavy hair in top knot. If you see here, the wavy hair in top knot, that's also taken from the Greco-Bactrian style. Okay, let's come to the next point. Muscular body structure. We see the body structure of the Buddha. If we see the body structure, the muscular body structure, this muscular body structure, which was a feature of the Greco-Bactrian elements, also taken in the Gandhara art. So you can write these points, which are the elements are taken in the Gandhara art from the Greco-Bactrian style. Next point can be finely physiognomic image, means smooth surface and sharp outlines. If you see the image here, they are sharp outlines. These are sharp outlines and they are clearly represented here. If you see the shape of nose, shape of eye, shape of lips, they are clearly represented here. That's the Greco-Bactrian style. Next can be the future Buddha, Vajrapani in the right hand. We see that image of the Buddha where they are in a sitting position. So, what are the features of the Gandhara art in the Greco-Bactrian? These are some specific feature you can write in the first body part, because the question has two components. One is the Central Asian, another is the Greco-Bactrian style. Okay, so let's come to the Central Asian now. So in the same pattern, we will see the images first, then we will list out the points. If I see in the Central Asian, one is this arc behind the Buddha. This arc is taken from the Central Asian elements. This is the Central Asian elements. Central Asian element which was used in the Gandhara art. Then if you see this cap form in Buddha image, this cap form in Buddha image, that is also taken from the Central Asian. Yes, we can say it's hello. And this script, most in the information in the Buddha. Anybody can tell the name of this script? Anybody can tell the name of this script? So these are the features of the Central Asian elements that are taken in the Gandhara art. So let's see the point by point. The Kharoshthi letters, the script name is the Kharoshthi letter script, which are mentioning there. So सबसे पहले we can see the depiction of hello. Depiction of hello. This is known as the hello. Depiction of hello. Head of Buddha, disc shaped. This is the depiction of hello. Disc shaped. No, this is not an Aramic script. Kharoshi, we can say it's one. Pratima. Then use of caps on the Buddha head. This is the use of cap on the Buddha head. Then third one is script. Kharosthi letters in the Buddhist inscription. If you see the Buddhist inscription, you will find the information in this script. And this script is known as the Kharosthi script. Then the next point is about the portrayal of fire worship derived from the Iranian art. There are some of the images of the Buddha which showing as worshipping the fire. That is a Central Asian elements in the Gandhara art form. So here the point is clear. What you need to be right in this question. The question demands two parts. One part you need to write the Greco-Bactrian element. Second, you need to write the Central Asian element in the Gandhara art form. So we looked at both the elements. So these are the elements which are in the Greco-Bactrian. You can write in your textbook, you can write in your notes. These are the elements are taken from the Greco-Bactrian style, and some of the elements are taken from the Central Asian styles. Here, these are the other elements which are taken from the Central Asian style. So we discussed about can be the introduction in this question, and second we also discussed about we can write in the body parts. And now the final part is the conclusion. What can be the conclusion? As the introduction is important, body is important, similarly the conclusion is also important. So you can conclude in a very simple way. The Greco-Bactrian was a very beautiful combination of both Central Asian art elements as well as the Greco-Bactrian elements, which representing the different type of the features. You can mention these 2-3 features which show this is a perfect combination of Central Asian art and the Greco-Bactrian art. प्रतिमा हेलेनिस्टिक ट्रेडिशन, स्पेसिफिकली हम कह सकते हैं ग्रीक टाइम में जो ट्रेडिशन यूज होता था, दे यूजिंग सम ऑफ द स्पेसिफिक ट्रेडिशन इन द ग्रीक टाइम, उनको हम हेलेनिस्टिक ट्रेडिशन बोलते हैं. Okay, so in the conclusion part, you can write this is a perfect combination of Greco-Bactrian style as well as the Central Asian style, which represent some of the specific features from both the area, which having the specific elements from both, from the Central Asian as well as the Greco-Bactrian. You can also mention the example, disc form, body structure, feminine structure, specifically features of the body. You can also mention about the script, schist stone. So that can conclude your answer very well in a very simplistic form, so that you can summarize the body part in the conclusion in the 2 lines only. Okay, so this is the today question. It is also show the Indo-Greek and the Central Asian rural instead of simply composing the culture. Yes, it's also show. It show the few their art and cultures, gave birth to Gandhara art. Yes, this is a combination. Na? This was a combination of the Central Asian and the Greco-Bactrian. So that's give a new art form that's specifically famous as the Gandhara art. Gandhara area is now in the Pakistan, but at that time it's a complete India, and so that's the Gandhara art form that originated specifically. Because there are some of the travelers which traveling from the Central Asia, Greco-Bactrians, which came some of the features with it, and that's used in the Gandhara art. Okay, so a suggestion to you again, if you are watching this video, please write answer first and submit to the Edukemy portal. You are going to the Edukemy website, you will find a master course there specific with the name of Gear Up. You can enroll yourself without any fee and you can submit your answer. Your answer will be evaluated by our expert mentors. Any doubts? Any doubt in this question? Okay, so again we are starting our main support program in which we are going to take these kind of discussion. Before any test we are doing the previous year question analysis, which type of the question the UPSC is asking. what can be done? What can be the expected question in the next mains? So there is the planner type today. So every Tuesday we are doing the PYQ analysis of some specific subjects. Like on 19 we are doing the analysis of history. And we are also giving you a practice test on Tuesday, so you can write that same practice test on Thursday. We are also providing the model answer of that test, so you can write the same on Thursday. Because UPSC is just not a game of reading. उसको retain कितना रखना है. If you are not retaining the thing, then you cannot write. So retention is also an important part of the mains examination. And every Sunday, you are given a sectional test specifically in the examination mode on the level of the UPSC. And on every Monday, we are taking the same test discussion which was held on Sunday. So this test series will cover almost the 500 plus question. And this also provide you the 9-year PYQ solution from 2014 to 2022 from GS1 to GS4. If you are writing the first time or you are giving this year mains, this is a perfect course for you. You can join. Okay, so we will meet tomorrow at 6 p.m. Again, suggestion to you, please write the answer, then attend the discussion and submit your answer for a better evaluation. So you can get a fair comment what is need to be right there. Okay, thank you very much.